Y'all, we gotta teach these kids how to do this. Remember how I said you gotta keep the saw straight? Make sure you keep it straight. Okay, now look. Your sawzall blade's down there, and the other one's up here.
I do.
Right there you go. Now I'll try to keep it straight. You did good. Now go do the other side.
Drag it off.
Well, as y'all can probably see, there is very little of that old ugly purple, whatever, black cherry color left. It might look good on some things, but I just don't think it looks good on this car. I don't like it. All that's left is a little bit of this color on this panel, and the cow on that door over there. I guess that's all that's left of it. Then all the color will be gone. And that rocker on the other side. But as you can see, we now have a door on here, and that baby went right on. Like I said, we got good gaps all the way up. We get a gap there. Opens and closes good. This car is cut all to pieces, and it has been cut all to pieces. And guess what? It was not braced up. And looky here. Ain't that amazing? People kill me about bracing these things up. You need to be able to move this stuff around, or you will not be able to build these cars. If I had put bracing in here and then welded all this up, it would have been twisted, and it'd have been awful. It'd have been a nightmare. This door right here. Of course, the quarter ain't on it no more, but you can still see that it's got a good gap all the way down. It's not bent, it's not twisted. We're good to go. And half the floor's cut out of it. I'm not going to cut no more of the floor out, though. I am going to get all the fastbacking done, and then I'm going to cut the floor out of it. and fix the floor. But yep. She's getting there. And I definitely want to thank all you guys that's watching, because man, y'all have helped my channel grow. This car right here, it's really helped my channel grow. I've got more views on this car right here than really I've gotten on anything. So I do appreciate every single person that's watched my videos and have commented and shared them. Thank you so much. It means a lot. We're tag teaming it. We got this one going. We got this one over here going too. I don't know if y'all remember a few videos back. I don't know how many videos back. Maybe 5 or 6 videos back. I drove this old green car home, remember? And I cut the drums up and I tried to get the motor unstuck. Well, this is it. This is that car. The motor's actually still laying over here. I beat the motor apart. And I was going to send it to machine shop and get it machined, as you can see. Sitting here getting rusty. It ain't going to hurt it. I still want to send it off and get it bored 40 over. I'm just waiting on machine shop to call me. As soon as they call me, I'll take it. But this is it. This is the old green car. It's getting its day in the sun. And boy, is she rusty. See, the frame rail extensions are gone. The floors, well, it's gone now. It was gone before we ever cut on it, really. That one's gone. That one's gone. Of course, this is a 68. It's got a torque box on this side. A little rust in that torque box. All that's transitions rusty. But the frame rails is surprisingly solid. All this is rusty. All the back. She got her hose. I hate her hose. All this is rusty. We're going to replace both trunk drop-offs, the floors, both sides. And we're going to replace it this far up, all the way across. So all this will be new, all this will be new. Of course, this back will be new. And we got a Shelby taillight panel we're going to put on it. Metal. It's a metal panel. And of course, we're going to be putting the fastback conversion on it. And we're going to try and do them both at the same time. I'm fastback both cars at the same time because I'm using this car to teach my 14-year-old son how to do this car. I want him to have the skills to be able to do this if he wants to do this when he gets older and he grows up. This is a good life skill to have. Using your hands, being able to take something rusty like that and converting it into a nice rust-free car again. That's a good skill to have. There's lots of money to be made on these old cars. If he wants to go and do something, a desk job, that's up to him. If he wants to be a doctor, it's up to him. But as of right now, he's into these old cars, so I'm going to milk it while I can. So he did all this cutting himself. I didn't do this. Now, I did help him right here because he was scared to death he was going to cut into the wheel tubs. Of course, it really didn't matter because they're rotten anyway. But everything else that you see that's been cut out, he done this. He cut this himself. And he cut the roof off. He cut everything else off. So he watched me on this. And he's doing this one. So, we're going to see. I'm going to try to train him to build these cars, fellas. That's it for today. I'm getting tired. I'll get back after it tomorrow. I'll play with my dog for a minute. Whew. Come on, people now. Smile on right, I get it. I've got a marker somewhere. I don't know where it is though. I guess I'm tired of looking for stuff. Let me be like old Pat off the tire block. Put all my markers in my top pocket of my shirt. There it is. Okay, we got our notch. It's in every single 67, 68 coupe that I know of. And it's probably in the 64 through 66 also. There's this little notch right here in it. So you see the notch, come back 3 inches. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So we come back 3 inches, and then we're gonna come back 10 more inches. There's another one. So in all, we are 13 inches from the edge of that notch, from the back edge of the notch. Yep. That'll do it. We're gonna put real fastback interior in this one. I think we're gonna make this a fastback. You ain't gonna have no coupe interior in it. Oh wait, did that wrong. Come back to 13. Excellent. Mark it. Pre-cut a bunch of these. These are 2.5 inches wide, and then you take and you bend it in a 90. You come up a 1/2 inch and bend it to a 90. So you're 2 inches here, 1/2 inch here. And we're going to put it on our shrinker stretcher, and then we'll put our little curve in it, so it'll curve down, come down here, just like so. We gotta cut this first. Let me tell you something. These blades right here, don't buy these blades. Let's see here. Warrior bimetal blade from Harbor Freight. Don't buy them. Don't buy them. You'll be lucky to get one cut out of them. Always cut the back one first. You don't want to cut this one, then this back will be flopping around like crazy. There it be. And we'll gradually bend it down. Gradually bend it down. Not too much. Come on, people now. My long brother, if I get you. I love one another right now. Of course, it's up too high. You just need something to go by. Get in there. Get you home. Pretty dang close right there, boys. That'll work. That will work. That's just no spare glass that I use. I just kind of use it just to kind of give me an idea of where I can need to find my part. I think it's these. Yep. I'm burning up. It's extremely hot. But I did not turn my fan on. Because I had some comments saying, what is that sound? What is that in the background I'm hearing? The sound quality's terrible. Well, I know. It's because I got the big fan on. I apologize. But it's hot under this metal roof. Come on, man. Up there. Let's see here. This one over here. We're going to be cutting this package tray out of this car. Well, we're going the traditional route like we usually do. We're cutting this package tray out. So I'm not going to do that until I get it fastback. Because I want this car to stay together in one piece. That bad boy right there. Nice one's right there. Line that edge of that right up with the edge of this. Where my screws at? Unprepared, Gina. Where my screw gun at? I went to Harbor Freight. I got me some safety glasses. Check it out. Not that I wore them. I ain't wore them yet, but I did buy them. Y'all said to buy them, so I bought them. You didn't tell me to put them on. You ain't got no safety glasses. Yeah, I know. I do now. It's quiet down here. No kids out here today running around with dirt bikes. Driving me nuts. I got a missile mode. Looking good. That screw not no good. A little bit of bandage. Boom, just fast enough. Not really. Look at that, look at that. Nice and even. Look good. Wet. I guess I'll go over there and do the other side. And then I'll turn you guys back on. Well, I've decided I'm going to go ahead and get all that package straight out of the way right now. Blades are no good. Look at that. All right. It almost looks like maybe somebody might have put cloth on it, maybe, or maybe just here and here. Maybe it's put here and here. I don't know. We didn't have a package track to it. It's got some other little way else. That's all we had up. I really don't know what's going on. I had to turn my fan back on. It's hot. We're gonna do our test to see how weak this car is. It's on jack stands right here, so door still opens and closes. We're good. We're good. Goodness. So it fits the tail light panel and the door post. Good. Well, I said it did. That's no bueno. That's no good. I can't blame you every minute of the day, honey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. Oh, sorry, Billy. I know. If she had it her way, I'd be playing with her all day long. Every day. As y'all can see, I ended up having to put a jack right in the center of this car. And I jacked the ass end of this car up till it closed up my door gap, made it pretty, and fixed all my gaps on my quarters where it meets the rocker. The gap's a little bit wide here, and it gets a little bit tighter down there. So what I'm gonna do is, it's got a little bit wider gap back here than it does up here. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna loosen up my hinges, and I'm gonna rotate this door a little bit like this. I'll fix all my alignment issues, because it is a little bit tighter here than it is here. So when I do that, it's gonna fix all the problem. When I throw that door up there, I didn't do much adjustment. I just kind of stuck it up there to see if I was even anywhere close to working. So, but yeah, they got the wheel tub a little bit jacked up right there. So I'm gonna go in there and do a little hammer and dolly and see if I can fix it. But the M-Tech Motorhead Garage, whatever I can only know what it's called anymore. M-Tech, I think now. The car is now beginning its transformation into a fastback. Yep. Wow, well, I got the door adjusted. Things looking pretty good now. I don't know how that steering ended up moving, but I gotta readjust that. My door gap looks great. I'm going here and do the other side. It for the most part. Man, that door right there is terrible. I get some screws in it. I'm starting to think the cheaper black quarter panels are actually better than these silver ones. I think they fit a little better. Might be crazy, but I'm thinking that's right. Alright, after a few minutes of fighting with these outer wheel housings that somebody's welded in here, I've managed to get it looking halfway decent. It's parallel on both sides, nice and straight and even. The quarter panels are nice and even on both sides. I got good gaps. Looks good all the way down. I've got this just temporarily screwed in place, so I'm going to fit my lower valance. I've set this package tray in here just temporarily, since we're going to go fastback all the way with this thing. And put a real fastback interior in this car. It doesn't have a striker on it, but you can see the gap's really nice all the way down. Everything lines up. That looks pretty good. I always have to notch these, because if you don't, you put your moldings on when you open your door, you scratch your paint up. Every car I do, I have to taper these down. And it ain't because it's not shoved too far this way, because you can already tell, I mean, barely getting the tip of my finger in it right here, so they're just not exactly right. That thing looks good so far. We're just test fitting. I will clean those rails up and prime them. Black and silver goes together pretty good. Fell right off, didn't it? There's a second setting up there anyway. Come on now. Actually, ain't all that bad. Usually I gotta really pull it together to get that to go on, but it's not too bad. Cool. Not too shabby. I'm moving a little slow because it's hot and I'm tired. It's hot and I'm tired, fellas. Well, this is what I'm talking about up here. See, I normally use silver roofs with silver quarters. So obviously I'm going to have to relief this because it's already almost overlapping this. This is recessed for this is set on top of this. So I need to come here and relief that, trim some of that excess off. And I'll come right here and trim some of this excess off because it's already stepping up over this recess. So I'll trim that up. And of course I'll measure out my window open to make sure that's right before I screw anything together. But so far so good. I'll get these pulled up there where they go. I'll go there and pull this together. Get this gap to close up. I'm tired, boys. Tired. Same thing over here. Pull this gap together. Popped off over here. This side's a little better. See, there ain't nothing exact about these. See, it's thin there, wide there. It's a lot narrower on this side. Nothing about these are the same. I'll show you on the front. See how you can see this whole edge of this old windshield frame? That's because there's not much material on this roof skin. Look. Not much on here. I'll go to the other side. I'll show you what it looks like. They're not exactly right. That's why I always say shove them back as far as you can. See? It's covering up the whole edge because there's a lot more material right here. But this line right here, this edge, it's right. So as long as you take and shove it all the way back to where it's touching the frame in there, you know you're good. It'll measure out right between here and here. At least that's the way I've always done it. Motorhead Garage wrecked Mustang is starting to look like something. We have got it all test fitted. I can now go in there and start making my inner structure pieces, and then I can get all my welding done. I got to play around with my gas back here so my deck lid fits just the way I want it. But we've gotten pretty far today. I'm moving a little slow. I'm talking a little slow. I'm tired. I'm ready to go in there and take a nap. Whew. It's like the sun don't even go down here now until like 8 o'clock, 8:30. So I am beat. And the sun's still up. What's wrong, man? What's going on? Alright guys, so that's going to be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. We got a lot done on this video. I still have to do all the welding. I have to do all the inner structure. Got to make sure all my gaps stay like I want them. So on the next video, be looking forward to the fastback part of this conversion being completely done. And might even start doing the body kit. I don't know. We'll see how far we get. This video's already gotten kind of long, so I apologize. I apologize for the fan. It's been hot all day long. These cicadas is driving me nuts. The kids on the dirt bikes. I kind of like the sound of a little two-stroke, I gotta admit. But we're going to end it right here. Please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time.